Hey guys, it's a GPH Streams here once again, back with another episode of the 7 Nights Idol Adventure. So most new players were asking what are the best heroes to use on this giant spider event. And currently I am using here my free-to-play account, and I will show you the best heroes here to use, or the basic heroes here to use, guys. So let's dive into this, but before that we will check here the skills of the giant spider first. So we have here the basic attack. It deals damage equal to 100% of attack to the target. And that is very basic. And we have here the crit hit attack. It deals damage equal to 150% of attack in a 4-meter fan-shaped area in front of the caster. And it also inflicts a neurotoxins debuff for 10 seconds upon successful attack. And these neurotoxins, it increases the attack speed by 70% and movement speed by 70% also, and deals damage equal to 10% of attack every 1 second. So these neurotoxins, guys, we should remove this, okay? It should be removed from our heroes. Next, that would be the Venom Spray, and which this is the active skill. So it deals damage equal to 200% of attack to all enemies and inflicts bind debuff for 6 seconds upon successful attack, and additionally inflicts a lethal paralysis debuff if the target is affected by neurotoxins. So if we are not affected by these neurotoxins, this lethal paralysis would not affect our heroes. So that is the reason why we need to remove that neurotoxins. If you will check here the skills description of this lethal paralysis, unable to attack or move and skills become unavailable, and my god, it is unremovable. Take note of that. So in order to remove this lethal paralysis, but it says here unremovable, we need to remove these neurotoxins first in order for this lethal paralysis not to be inflicted on our heroes. So that is the logic there. Next, Abyss Lurker, which is the passive skill. The giant spider becomes immune to crowd control, meaning this giant spider cannot be affected by stun, paralysis, etc. Okay, and it grants explosive carapace buff to all allies. So this explosive carapace, so the giant spider final damage taken increases by 50% when it is burned. So we need here burn type heroes. Okay, and we have here this is the description of crowd control immunity: tense, knockback, stun, paralysis, sleep, and etc. So these are currently the heroes that I use. Okay, so we have here Ace. So Ace, you can replace this Ace with any damage dealer or DPS unit. Okay, so this Teo cannot be removed because Teo provides attack speed. So attack speed is very important here. Lobo cannot be removed also. So this hero is very important because it debuffs or weakens the enemy. Next, that would be Chomyong. So Chomyong, if you will check here the descriptions of Chomyong, okay, so it increases the crit hit damage. So this Chomyong is somehow, you can remove this or replace with other heroes, but this is not the most important heroes here. And we have here Zahara. So Zahara, guys, is the #1 most important hero here because this skill here, the active skill Drag Racer, it deals damage equal to 250% attack in a 2-meter area around the target, and can inflict burn for 10 seconds upon successful attack. So we need here burn. Next, that would be Dok Jakim. So Dok Jakim is the same with the Chomyong. Dok Jakim increases the attack, but Dok Jakim is not that important. Next, Sun Wukong. I think Sun Wukong, you cannot remove here Sun Wukong because we need here actually this Enlightened Warrior, in which increases the weakness attack rate by 24%. So this weakness attack rate is very important to inflict lots of damage from your DPS heroes. Okay, so next, guys, that would be Feng Yan. So Feng Yan is actually very important also in replacement to Rachel, because Feng Yan is more effective here compared to Rachel because we have here the crit hit attack, in which it acquires build buff for 10 seconds upon successful attack, and we have here the final damage increased by 50% when attacking bird target. So Feng Yan is quite decent to use here, guys, and if you will check, I have no potential for this. Okay, and we have here also Yuwen Jung. You can also do some combinations here, but I would suggest to use this hero. If you will check, this is only a 0-star Yuwen Jung. And we have here the Time of Judgment, increases final attack and crit hit rate by 20%. This is very huge, guys. And this is the best thing about this Yuwen Jung, because it inflicts Hell Flames Ignition for 2 seconds upon successful attack, and we have already a very high crit rate for this. because of this time of judgment. Take a look at that. We have here plus 20% crit hit rate and a final attack that is plus 25. So this flame health ignition, it deals damage equal to 40% of attack every 0.2. Take note, 0.2 seconds. So that would be a 40% multiplied by 5. That would be 200% total damage every second. So this is very, very decent. This hero is very, very decent to use here. And last, guys, that would be soy. So you can also put here like Ceton, but I would prefer to put soy here. So we have here this it grants a build buff to all allies for 10 seconds, and this build buff can nullify damage one time. So guys, we can also revise our hero composition here, but these are the basic heroes. We can remove here Yuan Jung, and maybe we can replace that with another DPS hero. Okay, let's put here Kyle. Let's just try. Okay, so if we will check here Kyle, guys, we have here some, I think this chain effects does not deal match, and I think this would be the best skill here. That would be Night Stalker, increases crit hit rate by 24% and attack speed by 24%. Okay, let's try this, guys. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay. Soy is very, very important here. So take a look at that. We have here some decent damage. Okay. So if we will put back, for example, we will put here, okay, let's remove here Kyle, and let's put back Yuan Jung, for example. Okay, let's try this. I think we cannot defeat this boss here using Yuan Jung, because we need here DPS heroes. Okay. Just take a look at that damage, guys. See, we cannot defeat the boss. So let's skip that, and let's replace that with Kyle. So if you have a very, very strong Yuan Jung, that would be nice. So let's remove this, guys, and let's replace that with my Kyle. Okay, so far these are the best units that I use. Ace, Teo, Kyle, Nubo, Chomyung, Zahara, Dr. Kim, Sun Wukong, Feng Yan, and Soy. So let's enter. Okay, wow, this is already at tier 40. Okay, there's a guard there, and take a look at that. We have some decent damage. And there is also a guard coming from Soy. Wow. So let's continue this. Okay, let's see, guys, if what tier can we reach. Okay, we're already at tier 41. Okay, let's see. I hope we can beat this at tier 41. My god, Sun Wukong is dead. We have no more crit weakness attack rate, guys. Oh, I think we can defeat that. Okay, so guys, anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you again next time. Bye bye.